Monday. Thank you so much for this opportunity. My address is
You're good. We can hear you.
33842 Hanover Woods Trail. I've been a resident here in Solon for 9 years now. And currently I'm a junior in Solon High School. So namaste everyone. Today I represent the Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh, or HSS, which is a social, educational, and cultural nonprofit organization. On behalf of more than 4 million American Hindus representing diverse ethnic and national origins, I stand here to celebrate Hindu Americans and condemn attacks on Hindu places of worship, rising Hinduphobia, and anti-Hindu bigotry in many parts of this country. All of this occurs despite the fact that Hindu traditions and practices have greatly enriched the United States of America. Some examples of this are Vedanta philosophy and literature, natural medicine known as Ayurveda, as well as fine arts, dance, music, fashion, and many more, along with spiritual practices like meditation, yoga, and community service. Hindus continue to have immense contributions in the fields of medicine, science, and technology, and hold leadership roles in flagship companies across the country. However, over the past decade, there have been many documented instances of premeditated anti-Hindu hate crimes in various parts of the country. 1 out of 4 American Hindu students have reported to have been bullied in school for their religious beliefs, according to the Cyberbullying Research Center's 2019 study on bullying and bias against Hindu students. In July 2022, a report released by Rutgers University titled Anti-Hindu Disinformation, a case study of Hinduphobia on social media, detailed how hate messages on social media translate into real-life threats for people of the Hindu faith. 2 attacks occurred in August of 2022, where anti-Hindu activists broke into the grounds of a Hindu temple in Richmond Hill, New York, and repeatedly took a sledgehammer to a statue of Mahatma Gandhi while repeating anti-Hindu slogans. The list of attacks on Hindu places of worship goes on, as between December 2023 and January 2024, 6 Hindu temples were attacked and desecrated in California. We all know now the situation in Bangladesh. It took mere weeks for the initial anti-quota protests in Bangladesh to devolve into targeted anti-Hindu violence after the coup. I want to bring to your attention that it is important to ensure the security of Hindus and Christians in Bangladesh, which are among two of the targeted and attacked communities there. As part of this vibrant and diverse community, I request you to work together with HSS to urge our members of Congress to support House Resolution 1131, which highlights this very issue. Your support will strengthen this great nation of ours and the values for which we all stand for. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First of all, thank you for coming up. I know it's difficult sometimes to speak in public, and as a junior in high school, we've seen a lot of people come up here, and you did a great job. On the pickleball court,
I'd like to thank the young man for coming up and speaking on the issues at hand. It was very well done. Also, I'd like to thank all of our other residents who came out.
I don't know if anyone remembers the mosque that was built over on Liberty Road. I can't imagine a more heated public dialogue that I had to deal with in my ward than people coming out. And it's not dissimilar than what was talked about at the beginning here, right? And as a Jew, I know what it's like for people to be hated on, and I heard what it was like for people to hate on the Muslims, and I understand what was talked about today.
I'd also like to commend Hari. Thank you for coming tonight, and not just how you said it, but what you said. Thanks for sharing, and you definitely have a bright future ahead. Thanks also.
Okay. You did a great job tonight. You made Solon proud. We are SC all the way. So again, thank you, and thank you for, it's pretty heartbreaking again, but unfortunately that's the reality of our world. But I think all of us, and I know one of the things I'm very proud of with Solon is, we come together and we support different groups and try to, it would be a dream of mine if we could end all of this craziness and just live in peace. But and I guess we can just keep praying and hoping that one day that may happen. But again, you did a wonderful job.
I wear this. I don't know if you can see it, but about a year ago, you all came to the fire station. If you remember, it was a beautiful Saturday morning. A lot of the firefighters were there, and I remember about a week afterwards, my wife said, what the heck is that? And I tried to explain to her about the protection, about having some level of protection. And then she said to me, well, you probably shouldn't take it off. You probably should just keep it on. So I listened to my wife, and I kept it on, and I find a lot of guidance. I am also from a minority religion, so I fully appreciate how fragile life is. My religion's gone through a lot over the past 10 months since October 7th, and I can really appreciate it. As mayor, the one thing I've come to appreciate the Hindu religion, your focus on love and respect, and the one time, more than any time, there was a program at the library. I don't know if you recall, just about a couple of years ago. You invited me. It was a Saturday morning, and the one thing that was most amazing to me is the children that were involved in every station that you had to talk and to learn about the Hindu religion. And I was just so amazed at, because I asked a lot of questions and I wanted answers and I wanted to hear exactly what the faith had. And I was just so amazed at the children and how first of all, they loved their faith and how much pride they had in their faith. And your religion, my religion, all of our religions, that's why we have such a beautiful community of Solon. That's our greatest strength. Trees may be second or third, but our diversity is really our greatest strength. And I always mention being the first Jewish mayor and the amount of time that I spend at our mosque. I was just there the other evening, and that gives me great pride because it really gives you a deep level of understanding. You should never just hang out with just people your own. You should always reach out and get beyond your comfort zone. Your yoga classes that I take, that you have at the park, are just fill me with a lot of inspiration and a deeper understanding of who I am as a person. And so I want to thank you for being who you guys are. Thank you for coming out and letting the rest of the community know, because we only can benefit if we are educated, because that's how you beat intolerance. You beat it through education. That's the single best way to be able to do that. So thank you, young man, and I will continue to watch your growth and your prosperity as you move on throughout the years. So thank you.